Five now, queens. We are now live. Motra. Watu wangu. Twende kazi. Welcome everybody. Vibe Now Queens is live. And look at the house. We have a full house, guys. We have a full house. Karibuni sana. Gaza. We're here. Karibuni sana. Welcome all. Let's see who's on. Karibuni sana. I hope you can hear me very well, very clearly. There's a lot of drumming in my backyard. There's a lot of drumming in this house. There's a lot of rhythm in this house. Karibuni sana. Shiko Onyango, karibu sana. Kuria James, Shitako. Oh my goodness, next African roots from SA. Niaje SA ndani ya nyumba. Oh, Sharon Airport, karibu sana. I'm so glad to see all of you guys. There's a lot of rubbing here today. Only kumangoma zenu mwane. for tuning in. Vibe No Queens is live, as you can hear. West kuna ngoma mingi kwa hii nyumba. There's never been so many drugs in this house at once. Karibuni sana watoto wangu. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for taking part in this conversation. Ya Vibe No Queens. Wacheni nikae hivi ndio niwaone. Si mnanicheki na mnanicheki. Tutashare. Good stuff. MOTRAMUSIC wako ndani ya nyumba. I've seen a lot of people. Nimeona Agad Limited ndani ya nyumba. Faisal is here. Archimran, Andrew Keys, Gibson, violinist. Oh, you know
Gibson is my classmate.
No. Gibson.
Tumeuliza swali. Ameuliza Gibson.
Karibu sana Gibson, umepewa special shout out. I see Afro Zulu fitness coach. Mse wangu wa chema. Karibuni sana. And as we start this conversation, I just want to thank you, like really deeply from the bottom of my heart, for coming through. Mumekunywa chai?
Ndio.
Hii na kongarumu kwa gari ya kwanza. Na tunaendelea. Kila mtu ameonyesha na kikombe kwa episode yake. Sijui ni kwa nini. Tutakuwa aliinua kikombe bigi. Hivi alipita mbele ya kamera kaenda kachukua kikombe. MOTRAMUSIC.
Kikombe za Kasiva ziko juu.
Mshaambiwa. Kujeni chai. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As we start this conversation of Vibe No Queens, I don't know if kama mmekuwa mkisupport wale wengine, nimewafunza mzima, lakini we've had amazing instrumentalists in this spot where you're seated, where you're drumming in, and we've had extremely good conversations and very healthy conversations about women in music, and that's the reason why you're here today. And to start off, I am part of MOTRAMUSIC, but today I want to get myself out kama mama mzazi. Ansel, kwa majina unaitwa Ansel. Kwa majina unaitwa nani?
Kwa majina ninaitwa Ansel.
So, well, what a challenge to core responsibility. Eva, you want to tell people at home and anybody watching us who MOTRAMUSIC is?
Motra is a female collective that seeks to empower women who want to learn percussion and who want to venture into it as professionals. It's an environment led by Kasiva and our two great teachers, Matthew and Mobutu. But it's all about empowering women in music and in percussion specifically. Mm-hmm. And you get an opportunity to learn, and with that knowledge you can then go into it professionally.
Right on. So how did you join MOTRAMUSIC, and when did you join Motra?
I joined Motra 2 years ago. I just happened to be in the same space. I was there for a dance class, and I saw people drumming, and I've been looking for over 8 years for a place where I could get back into drumming. So I just happened to be in the space with them, and I was like, can I bring my tiny little drum next time? And they're like, join us. And I've been here. They can't get rid of me now. Yeah.
We are very proud of Eva. We're really happy to have her. Then, uliingia Motra lini? First of all, kwa nini watu wanacheka? Kuna shida gani?
You're about to get an answer.
We're about to get an answer. So, Pendo uliingia Motra when?
Niliingia Motra. I joined Motra 2020 February.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 2020 February.
Just before
the great disaster, just before Gideon ifike huku.
Okay, sawa. COVID ndio unapatia jina nini? Superhero.
Disaster hivyo. So actually for a long time I never knew what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. I never knew what I wanted to do. Then one time I was watching you, Kasiva, on YouTube. Kuna hii piece inaitwa Pamoja Asheville Percussion. And it snapped in my mind. It snapped in my mind like that. Ushaipata that moment, like that one. Yeah, so I reached out, and here I am.
Pendo is one of our newest, youngest babies, and we're very proud to have her. Pendo,
yeah.
You study drums.
Yes, I do.
And I find that to be very, very special and very unique, because not so many people, not so many women, and not so many people actually take drums as a study. How is that? And, you know, what would you tell somebody at home who is wondering, at you dem anasoma drums? Yeah, nini?
At first, it may sound as a joke. Like, so why don't you stay home and drum? But really, there's some... Si uchukue tu sofa udrum hapo, why are you paying money to go and learn how to drum? But really, there's some intricate culture and details that are passed down once you're taught through... It doesn't have to be professional. Labda apprenticeship, maybe you have a mentor. There's some cultural details that fascinate me and can also fascinate you. Ndio maana naendelea ku study drums.
I see. On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being 10 being jumping 10 meters off of the ground, and 0 being like it's easy. It's like doing this. How easy or how hard is learning percussion?
Honestly, when you enjoy it, it's 11. Like, no, not hard. When you enjoy it, it's really not hard. When
It's
you
like
really
negative 0.
It's negative. When you enjoy it, it's such a simple, because si kitu ya kufikiria sana.
I see.
Vibe, the ancestors will call you. Vibe.
Pendo amesema. Pendo
To the ancestors.
Pendo amesema vibe, the ancestors will.
Kama unajua kuvibe before watakuita.
Hebu tu vibe there tusikie. Hebu tu vibe there.
Hey.
Na huko mwenye ameshika vikombe hapa anataka pia vibe pamoja, leta hii chai. Poleni kumnyang'anya chai lakini tuko wax madam. Naona kuna warasta wengi sana hapa kwa sababu mimi nasikia sasa kuimba reggae. Na kuona sana John. Pendo, asante sana kutuvaibisha, asante sana kukumbusha kama kuna ancestors wenye wanaiponga na hizi ngoma. Chai ya uchai.
For gratitude.
Nice. Madam Chair Lady, salimia watu, wavia watu, unajua wakuone vizuri. Let me see if I can bring this closer to you. Wavia watu. Hi. That's Madam Chair Lady right there.
Head girl.
Head girl. Answer, why are people calling you head girl?
Why?
Well, because one day, one of our teachers, Mobutu, just woke up and was like, Ansel, you'll be the chair of today's rehearsal. And that's how I ended up being a head
Actually, I disagree. Udemi mtiaji.
Oh my God.
Answer. Itapiganwa hapa leo.
No, she's one of the most wonderful ladies, but utiaji yake mazi. Ama ni mimi ndio nakwanga free.
Akikuangalia kidogo zile blisters zinakam.
Answer, speaking of blisters. Kuna mtu mmoja hapa anapenda wakulia blisters sana. Na tunamjua tusi mention kwa sababu pia tuko kamera.
CV inaweza rudi.
Girl, is this you?
Ndio hapo mtu wa blisters anajijua. So, speaking of blisters, people think or tend to think, and especially women, that percussion is almost impossible to play. It's something impossible to become or something impossible to achieve. Do you believe so?
No.
Do tell.
Well, I don't believe so because I used to be one of those women, but look at my life right now. And also I play with great women, people who play percussions like nobody's business. Seriously play percussion.
Ushaipata blisters?
Yeah.
Na ulifilaje hiyo moment yenye uliget hizo blisters kwa sababu ya kazi ulikuwa unafanya ulifilaje?
Trust me, I was complaining. I was like, why did I do this? But hey! And after that I've been playing niliendelea kucheza and I've never gotten blisters ever since. Hata nikae for how long bila kucheza. And I come and play for I don't know how long, I'll still not get blisters.
Good stuff. Washera?
Yes.
Mambo vipi?
Yes.
Washera ni ule de wangeva check gangster. Check. That's Washera right there. Salimiana Washera, najua kuna wageni huko ndani. Washera is playing cutlery today, as you can see.
But be careful. Wewe ni ndogo lakini anaweza fanya mambo.
Washera ulijoin Motra when?
Nilijoin Motra October 2020.
Guys, this is like the freshest of the freshest. How are you feeling in the group and what's your growth rate, if you might, rate yourself?
I feel wonderful, amazing. These ladies are so supportive, as in, you don't preach. Unaingia ukiwa kurutu and then
It's been a long time
with time, unaenda ukipika, ukigrow, they're very supportive. I'd say my growth rate has been very good because support ni muhimu na hao watu wako na support.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've been learning rhythm together for how many? It's only months ngapi? Since October. And yeah, that's really yani yenyewe ndio mjunior. Mimi nataka kukuchallenge leo. Nataka tuone kama Motra inafanya kazi. Nataka kucheza solo na hizo vijiko. Nani anaweza cheza hata mimi mwenyewe sijaicheza hizo. Ni vijiko kama ni visu. Mimi sijaipiga hizo visu hivyo. Kwa niaba ya vyombo vyote. Kwa nini? Tunasema ni pole.
Lakini vitu kama hizo pia anajua kuzitumia, ni black belt.
Oh my goodness. Kick ass. Oh my goodness.
Kuna security na
Washera. Wacha nikwambia, they've opened a can of worms. And with your permission, let's dive into that can of worms.
We have a black belt.
So, I gather that you love Taekwondo.
Yes.
This is interesting because you're a percussionist and you're a Taekwondo artist. As
art in itself.
That's art in itself, and man, I'm super proud that you've taken such a difficult art sport and embraced it. How do you balance your time between Taekwondo and music?
Sleep has become a foreign language. Ukiniona nikilala kwa matatu is because I'm trying to balance these things. Yeah, so I wake up very early and then I go for practice in the morning and then na squeeze the rest of the day with other things. So they say ukipenda kitu utapata tu time.
True that.
That's what I do.
Solid.
Yeah.
I hear you. Kuna mtu amesema hapa, the one with the cutlery is on fire. Hebu tupatie solo tena hizo vijiko tukiendelea. I want to read more comments hapa hivi. Twende. As watu wanajamuko nyuma, let's see some comments here. Salute from Mombasa, asante sana. Mokombo from Zimbabwe joined. Thank you so much, Mokombo, for tuning in. Jindembre Aifaisal na utendekazi sio utiaji. Utendekazi sio utiaji. Litas muhimu ni utamu wa uvumi. That's what's Sharon Airport. I see you. Shiko Nyango, thank you so much for tuning in. Kasiva Mutua, dope. Chitakwa, you said this takes you back. I used to find anything to make music. I hear you so good, man. Welcome, Mweni. Oh my goodness. My primary schoolmate. Hi, Mweni. Kamaru, karibu sana. Thank you so much for joining in. 1, 2, 3, kamata. Now, juu nimeongea mablisters na nimeongea mtu anafanya taekwondo. Nasikia tu mmeleta ile spirit ya vitu ni ngumu hapa.
Hakuna kitu muhimu kwa life. Like itakamizi.
Word.
Just be ready to get tired, be ready to have pain, be ready to sacrifice. Kama unapenda kitu, that's the journey.
Mimi napenda percussion na yenyewe kusema ukweli.
Not for the faint of heart.
It's not for the faint of heart, they say, but we're still here. So, Motra is one of the very few all-female percussion projects that are in this continent. The other one is the other one that I know is in Rwanda. I think wanaitwa Ingoma Nsha. And I don't know if you know this, or I don't know if I've ever told you this story, but Ingoma Nsha are a group of women who started playing percussion as a way of dealing with the trauma that happened in the Rwandese, after the genocide. There was a lot of trauma inflicted in people, and these women gathered together, and like in that sisterhood, they started playing drums to sort of deal with that trauma. So they played drums as, I could say, therapy for themselves. Brandy. Hey, moja. Brandy, salimia familia. That's Brandy over there. Mambo Brandy. Yes, so tell us, why are you in Motra, and why do you choose percussion?
First of all, when I joined Motra, I wouldn't say I knew what I was doing because I was invited here by Yvonne. Niniambia, you can come to Motra, we play. I actually thought, this was it. I didn't understand what I was doing. Then I took my time, saw what Kasiva is doing out here, saw what Mobutu is doing. I'm like, yeah. Because when you almost spend those story. As doing music as a career, of course you look for something you want to measure with, your instrument or something of the sort. I was all over, honestly. I was all over. I didn't know what I want to do. I was looking for an instrument, somewhere to major. Then Yvonne brought me here, and I fell in love with what I'm doing.
So you're also majoring in...
Yeah, I'm also doing music in school.
What's the name of the major? What's the name of that major?
You're just doing music.
Music.
Yes.
Have you chosen a specific instrument that you're going to focus on in the future?
School level or outside here?
School level.
School level, no. But
so you're still doing general musical, musical instruments, mob.
Let me put it like this.
Yeah.
In school, they don't offer the instruments that I'm interested in.
What instrument are you interested in?
The drum set.
Aha!
Yeah, they don't offer the drum set at KU, but hopefully soon enough they'll introduce it. And they don't offer it, so
I see. Do you think this is a good sort of when you're climbing up a ladder, do you think this is a good step you're taking to, creating your foundation for drumming, kwa drum set?
Yes. I would
Kivipi?
say yes. Because all of everyone here has hapa watu wamecheza more than I have played it. So you'll get to learn this from this. You'll incorporate something you had here, you'll play it on the drum set. Utaiba karithi, you play it there. Something like that. You learn from each other. That's what I'm trying to put across there.
That's so cool. That's so cool. KU our offer drums, lakini mimi mbele ya kamera nimejisemea kama mbele ya kamera nimesema kama nitakutafutia mwalimu wa drum set. But hata uko na Matayo za kufundisha drums yani. Buda, Matayo, kazi kwako, uko na student sasa and mkono imechoka. Haya. Yvonne, acha nini nilikuwa nakukujia. Nilikuwa nakukujia sasa. Her name is Yvonne. She's amazing. She's such a smiley face. She's like literally the definition of smiley face. Salimiana, madam. Salimiana. That goes Yvonne.
Hi, everyone.
How long have you been in Motra?
I've been in Motra since November. Yeah, November of 2020. And it took me 2 weeks to know that Motra is magic. Literal magic. That's why they invite Brandy, because hey, this is too nice, too good to even be true. But it is true. Na ndo maana tuko hapa.
Umelan kuplay nini so far?
Hey, so far, nikiingia bedhe hapa nilikuwa clueless in terms of rhythm, in terms of, yani, yes, I'm a musical person, I do music also, I major in music also. But I was clueless about rhythm.
Mko class moja na...
Tuko class moja na Pendo.
Na madam pale?
Mko Pendo.
Mko class moja na Pendo?
Yes.
Pendo?
Yes.
Salimia watu, labda wamekusahau.
So, nili invite you Motra na Pendo.
It's a chain.
It's a chain. Kidogo tutajipata hapa sisi wote waki, but it's all good. So I was invited here by Pendo. We were doing the same drums in school. Akakam tukafanya drums there shule. Then she told me about Motra and I came here and manze, I'm grateful that I'm here today. Imekuwa such a life-changing experience because it's not only about learning drums. Kuna kitu about music and specifically percussion. Discipline. Yani discipline yenye iko na kucheza percussion, you just have to concentrate, you have to be on time, you both kukuja prako na kucheza, you just have to make sure that you're on time, kusikiza, like just being attentive. Unajua kuna vitu zingine tunalanigi as percussion yenye you don't think it can apply to your day-to-day life, but imenijenga as a person.
Love it, love it. Bado tuko kwako, Yvonne. Now, I think ilikuwa tufike tu kwa hii swali. Na hii swali I think nazunguka tu. I think itakuwa a general conversation. Acha nirudishe kamera hapa. Mtuambie. Atuonangi mademu wengi sana wa kucheza paka. Mnachokozana huko nyuma ki class.
Prefect.
Ani prefect mwenyewe.
For God's sake. Discipline your role.
But then
I think kwa hii conversation, the reason as to why Mobutu na Matthew na mimi decided to start Motra is because one day I went to Matthew and told him that I was lonely. Not that I was lonely because I didn't have a boyfriend. I was lonely because I didn't see anybody of my type. See your gender. Type. I didn't see anybody mwenye nilikuwa naweza relate naye on a feminine level akiplay. And for that reason I was lonely. When I started playing, it was left, right, center. It was just guys everywhere, and there's an energy that comes with being around men, and sometimes it's almost become a part of me somehow, just being very tough sometimes because that's the kind of environment that I was existing in at that particular point, and it's still the environment that I'm existing in now. And I went to Matthew and told him, yo, I'm lonely. And then I asked him, wale mademote nilikuwa naonanga wakicheza music fest, kwani walienda? You know, because now, see me wote mmeenda music fest at some point. Nilijua tu. Watu wa music fest na watu wa cheering. Tabia zao zinaonekana. Mpaka national. Tabia zao zinaonekananga. So I was like, how come all these women that I used to see at the Kenyan National Music Festivals walienda wapi? And you know, long story short, we formed Motra, and through Motra, that's how you guys came to be seated on that couch. Now, there's been other women who've gone through Motra and left, and that's why we call it a project, because you come, you gain the skill, and then you leave. Even with Motra, there's still a very big gap in terms of the number of women that are pursuing drumming and the number of men that are pursuing drumming as well. Glory. Glory, salimia Kenya. Mambo. Glory, where do you think kuna madem less sana wenye wanacheza drums?
Kulingana mimi naweza sema kuna wasichana maslay queen, kuna watu wanaogopa blisters, kuna watu wanajua percussion ni za maboy juu. Ukienda place kasa kata hapo hivyo, ukienda place maboy wanacheza percussions, as in energy iko hapo, kuna demaneza kati na aseme mimi sizani na hiyo energy. That's why I think maybe to less.
Glory, I really respect you, and I think for me you're like the most unique of us all, because you're a new mom. Mbona mnasema Simba? Simwambie mafans. Mama Simba. How do you handle motherhood and being in Motra? I bet it's a huge challenge, and I just want to hear from you. How do you handle motherhood and Motra? And if there's a mother who's watching you and is interested in learning percussion, how can they handle it as well?
Okay. Honestly, it's very challenging because unajua ndo nimeanza, so ku keep time it's a bit challenging kwangu juu you have to be Motra, maybe tizi inaanza 4, unapaswa kuacha juu saa kasa nimeacha mtu, inapaswa kumwacha, nimemuosha, nimempikia and all that stuff. So lazima ujigawe. If you have something that you love, pia lazima uipe time. But lazima uipatie time. So lazima ujipange, mtoi umpatie time. Kwanza sasa nimemiss sana. Oh my god. Sasa umpatie time, ujue I wanna hug you. Ujue unapaswa kufika. But most of the time akimotra mimi uchelewa, muuliza late come.
Lakini zimeisha.
I see. Well, much respect to you, and thank you so much for finding time to pursue what you love. Unajua sauti sana alisema, kila mtoto anafanyanga nini? Kila mtoto anafanyanga nini? Anakujanga na plate yake. And I think it's really important to realize that as long as you live, I think it's really important to find time to do the things that you love, because the things that you love power you, they energize you, they keep you going, and ule mtoto pia kona life yake, so atakuwa tu sawa. And usilie kwa sababu unajua umemiss, usilie. Kuna kohoa. Tupateni matusi kidogo as we continue. Unataka kuanzisha BT. Ngoja. Degree ya wana unataka kuanzisha BT.
Instagram kabla hata ni introduction
Twende kazi. Guys, I just want to thank you so much for all the comments that are coming in. Thank you so much. Ole Mutai, shout out to all the new moms. New moms who are musicians, shout out. Glory. Umepewa shout out kubwa sana pale na Ole Mutai. Thank you. Ole Mutai and all that. Nakuona sana. Mweni, asante sana. So Rumba vibes. Munaitishwa rumba wajamani. Mutaweza. Aya. Let me see. Mtu amesema nasikia ko pale Costo pale anabarizi. And Matthew sends a lot of love akiwaambia anangoja nini? Blisters. Shout out to Rafael Hernandez amesema lovely 6/8 rhythm. That's awesome.
6/8 rhythm.
Yeah, lovely 6/8 rhythm. Mama nimesema.
Ndio.
So, Majama, as we are winding down kwa sababu sasa tuko na kama 20 minutes to go. Watu wangu, if you have any questions for Motra, please, this is the time. Please keep them coming, and I'll read the questions right here and try and answer them as well as possible. But as the conversation continues, BT, wacha nirudi kwako. Beats, come on. Beats. Yeah. BT. Ulijoin Motra wewe?
Kani Motra ilinijoin.
Okay,
We joined in 2017 at the beginning of the year.
she's even teary, guys.
Unajua? Kuna kitu kiliingia kwa jicho alafu nikaikosa.
Aya, acha unachoma.
Tulitafuta na answer. Anyway, in 2017, nilikuwa na tu habit tu kushinda nikigonga vitu. Malabs, nikishika kitu najipata tu na make a beat like that. So nika notice niko na hiyo hamu sana ya kufanya drums. But nilikuwa ndio naambia.
Unatuambia.
Yeah, hi guys. Nani uko area nani ananiona? Ole Mutai. Nani so
okay,
guys, nikajoin. Okay. Niko na band. So in that band nilikuwa nataka kucheza percussions na nilikuwa najuana na Mobutu. So nikamwambia nataka kulearn percussions. Vile nilitaka kulearn nikapata kuna watu wengi, kuna students wengi. So here's the thing, by the way, guys. Watu walisoma na waka graduate. This is sad.
Na bitches bado ako. As a graduate,
Guys graduated. All of them.
3 years down the line.
3 years down the line. I'm still learning. Na mimi nashukuru God juu ya pace yangu. Kulearn vitu. Juu pia ni pace. Si ati si pace. Ni pace. Na watu wanaona pia nina improve. Kwa hivyo the reason yenye niko bado hapa ni juu bado naendelea kulearn. Bado naendelea sijafeel ni kama nimefika kugraduate bado.
Okay.
Even though wale wengine wali graduate nilifeel nataka kuendelea, nilifeel bado nataka kulearn. Because I think there's a lot more. I don't think kuna end ya percussions, by the way. Just to let you guys know. Just in case unataka kulearn percussions, hautamaliza. And I don't think hata Kasiva pia amemaliza. Bado mimi huona akiangalia vitu, naona akipost zingine hata anatuambia nimeona hii na imenibamba. So mimi mwenye nafikiria okay, huyu ndiye anakuaga pro kabisa. But kuna vitu bado anaona ziko noma. So I guess it's a learning process that just never ends, and I don't want to graduate. I still don't want to graduate. By the way, when you guys graduate, bado nitakuwa tu hapa, bado nikiendelea kulana.
Mama Lion, umetoka?
Yeah.
Si Pendo simamia Mama Lion akae chini.
Mbona mnaniambia na ukaribu?
As they swap seats, as Mama Lion takes her seat, I'm just gonna take 2 questions that came in. Shitakwa asked, how do you deal with group dynamics? Who wants to take that one? How do you deal with group dynamics?
Well, we are so many personalities hapa. Eva has her personality, Beatrice has her personality, Yvonne is so lovely, Washera is such a vibe. Brandy is a slay. Yani, we are so many personalities. Wow. We are so many personalities, but once, of course, day one, when you meet with each other, you're not sure how to handle the rest. But as time goes, mnapata mko tu compatible na each other. You're just really compatible with each other, and you enjoy each other's presence. I think it's something that comes with time. Tuko prako, and you see Eva likes doing this, atabona bambika, because she's feeling good and I'm feeling good, and there's some things she doesn't like, so I won't touch there. Compatibility na come to na time, and it's an enjoyable process. Na to stress yani, very important. How to stress yani. Isipokuwa Ansel is always on my neck. Always on my neck.
Shitakwa, I hope umejibiwa. Another question that came through was, so how do you guys manage to keep the group together? Is this my question or your question? No, it's your question. It's not my group. It's you guys. It's Motra. It's you guys.
Well,
so how do you manage to keep the group together?
I keep the group together. It's a joke.
No, I kind of agree. Because wale wamekaa hapa for a while, tunajua saa zingine we take each other for granted, unajinyamazia. But the energy na kujanga with the new group is very motivational. Just that passion they have for learning, that passion they have for life, just engaging with them, even outside of percussion, just gives you joy. Na hiyo ni kitu bring watu together. It's not always a percussion, but sometimes life, and then sometimes percussion, and it's percussion that brings us, and then sometimes on the way home you have talks, in the middle of breaks you share something. Those little things kind of bring you together.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
And I know Nani amesema kama group that
like
keep the group together.
No, seriously.
But somehow you keep group together. On honest nini kwa sababu Pendo kuna venye you penda ku encourage watu. Ukiangalia kwa our WhatsApp group utaona Pendo na try sana ku bring everyone in. Like ukikani kama unapotea atakuchokoza. Na atakuchokoza mpaka ibidi ukuje. Wala utakuja kama umekasirika ama kama umecheka utakuja. Pendo has a way of and actually in case uchelewe brako, the most likely person kukupigia ni Pendo. Anuliza umefika wapi.
Kwa hivyo Pendo ni kimbelembele.
But you appreciate that kimbelembele.
Tanilipa by the way.
Kuna song niliandikia Ivy kwa session yake. Na nafikiria ni inspire venye mmebaka Pendo. Ananiumishanga kichwa msichana lakini mmembaka. Pendo. Wimbo iko ni mbaje.
Tonight,
Sasa unataka tulie.
Kuna mtu atalia by the way.
Oh, nishalia. Nishalia. Kwani ni forest?
We're almost coming to the end of our show. If there are any other questions, please keep them coming right now. This is the time. I just want to take a moment and give a special shout out to One Beat Music for powering this episodes of Vibe No Queen. I didn't tell you when we were starting, but I'm just gonna put it out there that this is the second last episode. I mean, what kind of reaction is that? It's so lukewarm, and it's like yay, and it's also like ni.
Again.
Okay, take it back. Okay, let me take it back. Express yourselves in one manner. Exactly. This is the second last episode of Vibe No Queens. And I just want to take a special moment and thank One Beat Music for powering these episodes. Thank you so much for believing in the ideas of empowering women in music, and especially Kenyan women in music. And this particular episode has had two very special people who've what is going on with this thing has been on the entire time.
Yes.
I saw that.
Mungeniambia.
I thought it was intentional.
I thought so too.
I didn't realize, like, nilikuwa nasikia kama but nasema, where is this noise coming from? Anyway, so where was I? Yes, we've had two very, very special companies come along and aboard in sponsoring this particular episode. First off is Agar Limited. Thank you so much, Agar Limited, for believing in this idea and sponsoring this episode. Agar Limited is a company that specializes in essential oils and amongst other products that are 100% natural and promoting, healthy living. And Agar Limited has a branch of Agar that is Essenza by Agar, which deals in essential oils only. And Agar Limited came through with some goodies. So each one of you get a bottle of frankincense. You also get 30 grams of shea butter. Shea butter. Yeah, so thank you so much, Agar Limited. The next person that came on board, or the next company that came on board, is Elmara. And Elmara is a company that deals with apiary products. When you walienda shule, the study of dash is equals to apiary, ama apiary. Pendo? You are failing. All of you are failing. Apiary products or apiary products are products that have to do with beekeeping and bees. And the CEO and founder of Elmara came through with a little bit of honey for each one of you. So thank you so much, Elmara. And it's really inspirational that Elmara, the CEO and founder of Elmara, is a 24-year-old woman. Oh yeah, who has?
The youth are winning.
Oh, women are women. Winning. And I specifically, relate with her story because she says that she has gone through a little bit of too much, in relationship to gender stereotypes, for her to set up this business because of the place of women in her community. And beekeeping is not meant for women where she comes from. And she's pro women and she's pro music and she's pro women in music, and we really, really, really thank her for coming through with the goodies. It's 4 minutes to time. Kama hamna maswali zingine. We're going to play for you something super small, but before that, I might just extend this by 5 minutes. You can open that door and there's something behind that door, courtesy of One Beat Music. Voila!
Drum rolls, please.
It's underneath the pillows, so you can just rip off the pillows and breathe. And as they get their goodies, I'm just gonna This is courtesy of one. This is courtesy of One Beat. Thank you so much, One Beat, for making this happen. It's going to be our party here after this, and we're super appreciative of it. There's a basket for each and every person. Yeah, so these baskets are basically, to remind you all that you're queens and to wish you bountiful music as the bounty that is in the basket. So God bless you. And as we wind up, if there's no more questions, I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for vibing now, Queen. Thank you for hanging out with us for 4 weeks. Those were 4 Mondays. We're going to have our very last episode next Monday. And it's going to be super special because we're going to have everybody come back. And we're going to wrap it up and hopefully hope the conversation goes on and on and on and on. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and it's goodbye from us. Cheers. Cheers. Ilikuwa beat gani hiyo? Hapana, mimi wacha niwaanzishe beat. Okay.